Last time on This Isn't Normal.
You've shut down the primary source of what makes these places. Without it, the demons will have a very hard time exposing the loopholes in the cores, and I think we can safely say that no new places will be created. If we might consider my information on the train yard as me helping you, I require some assistance. Some sort of powerful magic has attempted to erase something from history.
Can you restore that?
That is what I would like to attempt to do. I believe a being of immense power, or a creature, monster, what have you, is maintaining this block. The train yard has released a time or two a creature known as the Arbiter, which is just a mechanical monstrosity designed specifically to handle things like this, to erase pieces of history. If there are pieces of you that are missing, then perhaps you will believe me and you will understand the importance that we restore the past and what is going on.
We have to read that paper tomorrow?
I think the paper tomorrow is a good place to start. The headline reads, "Kidnapper claims apocalypse if ransom demands not met." And the article continues, late in the evening, local horror novelist Sabrina Beauvoir was taken hostage in her own home. The kidnapper claims if his demands are not met, he will kill her, triggering an apocalypse.
When the night is calm and peaceful, loving hearts are all in tune. There's two lonesome people in the whole wide world. That's me and the man in the moon. When the little birds are nesting and I listen to them croon. There's two lonesome...
How is your guys' morning now that you've seen the morning headlines?
Dandy is upset.
Hold on, Beth.
Okay.
Max's pop filter just went.
All right, Dandy is upset. Okay, that's a good place to start at.
Ernest is also upset because he lost his appetite. He was eating a bowl of bran flakes. I believe that was one of the only cereals they had.
Now he'll never poop.
Oh my god. Harvey is, and I know this might come as a surprise to all of you, but strikingly indifferent.
Yeah, okay. Despite your indifference in the matter, Harvey, it does sound like that this is a probable lead into your next mission. So,
Can I tell you why Dandy's upset?
yeah, why is Dandy upset?
Dandy's upset because it doesn't appear that this is the mayor, and she investigated him for nothing and wasted her precious time pretending to be a potato senator.
So no one is really upset that a famous author is currently being held against her will.
Well, we don't know that.
Well, listen, I mean, we don't know this bitch personally.
Damn.
I mean, granted,
Yeah.
I'm upset like that a kidnapping has occurred, but this could be, and probably is, some form of a trap.
Kidnappings happen.
Fucking Sabrina.
All right. So let me set the scene for you guys a little bit. Who is familiar with the works of Sabrina Beauvoir?
Oh, that's me. Ernest is.
Ernest is a big Beauvoir fan?
Yeah, he loves Beauvoir and all of her writings.
Okay.
Dandy don't like horror.
Uh-huh. I know Harvey has the appearance of just kind of an edgy boy, but how does he actually feel about the written word?
He likes the written word. He likes horror, but as I know nothing about this author, I don't know if I should say Harvey does.
With the magic of improv, you can tell me that Harvey is familiar, and I will fill you in on what exactly that means.
Harvey would be familiar, yes, because he does like horror.
Okay, perfect. So Sabrina Beauvoir specializes in this. Specifically, all of her stories take place in this one setting, this sort of inverse Earth, and I do mean that literally. Like it's a world flipped upside down, and her stories revolve around these travelers who find themselves inside of this land and their adventures through it, and almost always it ends in their unfortunate death at the hands of one of the realm's unusual monsters.
Oh no.
That sounds like good shit.
Beth.
Sorry, I realized I was not paying attention, and I was staring at the ceiling.
Well, maybe that's for the best because Dandy is probably not a Beauvoir fan. So,
No.
I feel like this is even better if you didn't hear anything I just said. Ha ha ha. Anyway.
It was totally intentional what Beth just did there.
What you see there, we have a master improver at work here. She's so good. She knows to tune out information that's not pertinent to her, so she can deliver a better role-playing experience.
Oh my God.
Take notes, everyone.
Yes,
This is some truly incredible work here.
Applauds to Beth.
Don't drink on an empty stomach right before you do a podcast.
Oh, yo, mood.
So, what is the game plan? What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I feel like the only thing we have to go on is like the police, or maybe I can go poke the mayor for information.
I think the first thing Ernest is going to do is throw out his cornflakes. His bran flakes, I'm sorry.
Bran flakes, his poo flakes.
His poo flakes.
Okay, great. That's a good place to start this adventure.
Well,
5
because
minutes
all we
in.
know is that a man or woman or person is like, I've taken this person and I am holding her or against her will. Give me what I want. We don't even know what he wants.
The paper says it's a ransom of $5 million.
This dude's fucking crazy.
I don't have that.
That's something I do not have.
Oh God!
Jimmy James was here.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's call up his dad.
You guys are gonna kill the author.
Well, okay. The only thing, I guess we could go to Sabrina Bourgeois' house and
Beauvoir,
pretend
thank you.
Beauvoir's
You're
house.
welcome.
And I don't know, break in.
Okay,
That sounds
great.
like us.
That does
Is
sound
the
like.
hostage situation going on at her house?
Yes.
Okay,
She
so
was
we're
taken
gonna
in her own
break in
apartment.
with the
Oh,
hostage situation
shit,
going on.
My bad. That sounds dangerous.
No, I'm down for that.
No,
Let's
that
do
still
it.
sounds like us.
Yeah, no, Ernest is on his way out the door.
All right, well, Dandy's like, as we're leaving, Dandy's like, Plan B is still impersonate a policeman, so, keep that in mind.
On your way out of the door, you are actually stopped by Louisa, who says, "Is it? You guys are doing it, huh? It's time for another. It's time for another mission."
Wait, what was the time frame between, like, the when we got
It was
home
a
and
few
now?
months.
It's
Right.
been
few
like a
months,
month and a
yeah.
half.
Okay, yeah, I, go up to Louisa and I give her a really big hug, and I'm like, I am so sorry.
Ernest suddenly remembers that Gertie is here, and he has to go tell Gertie.
Okay, yeah. So Ernest, you run off to go find Gertie, I
Yeah.
guess. Louisa, she doesn't shove you away, but she kind of pushes you back a little bit. And she shakes her head and she says, "No, I'm actually glad I caught you. I've been thinking about how best to do this." And she reaches behind her back and pulls out like a gun. She doesn't point it at you.
Oh my god.
She just withdraws it.
Are you breaking up with me?
Oh my God, no!
Okay.
Dandy, you put your life on the line for not only this town, but sometimes the entire planet, it sounds like. And I just kind of sit around. No, I want to help.
Oh my god. That sounds really dangerous, sweetie.
She narrows her eyebrows and says, "Okay, yeah, but you're not exactly a trained professional either, hun."
No.
And she says, "Listen, I don't know what's going to happen. Just if there's anything I can do, I hope you can count on me, and Marcus too. He's running late. Marcus!" And you hear the sound of footsteps behind you as Marcus sprints down the hallway. And he is dressed in kind of a peculiar outfit. He has
Beret.
What?
A beret.
No. He has a leather fedora. And kind of like a jacket, and in one hand he is clutching a whip.
Oh, okay.
This is...
I'm glad that Ernest isn't here to see this.
Dandy is like...
Is this too much?
Maybe lose the hat.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Jimmy James's.
I know.
Okay, yeah, okay. And he takes the hat off. I am my own person. It's just he had a really cool thing. I thought maybe I could like carry the torch of Kentucky Tim or whatever he was doing.
Be
Idaho
Oklahoma
Bob.
Steven.
I
Come
will
on.
be Oklahoma Steven.
Can I just say something about this really quick?
Yeah.
I was re-listening to the first episode recently because Will was listening to it in the car, and we called him so many different fucking names.
Yeah, we did. He hated it.
Yeah, he was not a fan. But you know what? We never got sued by Indiana Jones. So
Nice. Or Spider-Man from that
can
one
we-
time we referenced him.
Can we call him Florida Flint?
Florida
No.
Flint.
maybe we can think about it later because that's probably not pertinent information. Ernest, you have found Gertie.
Hey, Gertie.
Hi, I sound a lot like Louisa, don't I?
Yep, that's a weird thing to say. Listen, so you know how we came to save you guys from the train yard and all that? You remember that?
I think save is kind of an exaggeration.
No, we saved you. Listen.
Okay.
We gotta go save some other people now.
Oh. Is there anything I can do? Just give you
I mean,
like a big hug? And she gives you a big hug.
yeah, that works. That's great. I mean, I just wanted to let you know so that like you didn't come looking for me and I was just gone.
Oh, yeah. Well, that is very useful. Thank you, Ernest.
Yeah, of course. And Ernest sprints off.
Okay, bye. And anyone else have any other business to attend to?
Now Harvey's completely alone, so he's just standing there tapping his foot, waiting for y'all.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought Harvey like was outside with Louisa, and I just like awkwardly standing there.
Yeah, no, that's what I was picturing.
Oh, okay.
What weapons is Harvey bringing? Is he bringing anything? I just want to establish it now if you are.
I can't have the chainsaw and syphilis, can I?
That is going to be a lot to carry. I'm going to say one or the other.
I know you want me to bring syphilis, but I feel like I haven't gotten a lot of chainsaw hours in.
Well, I would argue that you've gotten even less syphilis hours in, but it's also your life, and I respect that.
What am I? I'm really upset by the image of just whacking someone to death with a tentacle.
Marco is or Harvey is?
Marco is.
Okay.
Harvey's fine with it.
I was gonna say, if this ever happens and like we ever get big, I don't want anyone drawing those scenes.
Oh, I hate that.
Great. We're going to just breeze right past that.
Okay, wait. So Louisa's coming?
She's not coming with you right now,
Okay.
but she is on standby.
Okay. So we will call you guys when we figure out what realm we're going into, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I'm probably like driving you though, right?
Yeah. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, like you guys have to pay me for something, right?
That's fair. Louisa is coming in. Are you coming in with us?
What?
Like coming into the realm with us? Not like coming with us right now when we go off to do things, but are you coming with us into the dimension?
If that's what you guys need, I really want to give you my support now that I'm not. And he looks off into the distance, as I feel like a lot of my characters have been doing recently. And he says, now that I'm not that 17-year-old kid anymore. All right, so Marcus drives you downtown. Well, not downtown. Let me sort of set this scene
Downtown.
a little bit. I have a pretty specific view in mind. So Sabrina Beauvoir is kind of like a local celebrity in town. She moved in about, we'll say like, probably like over a decade ago. She's been there for a while. And she moved there from like a big city just to try and get some peace and quiet with her work. Her house, or her apartment rather, is off of Main Street, and Main Street has like the banks and all the amenities offered in downtown Cincinnati. Down the road, I imagine, is the jail that we talked about in our one-off series on Patreon, but it's also located not super far from Sabrina's apartment.
I honestly, when you mentioned horror novelist last time, before you said Sabrina, I was thinking it was like B.R.E.'d, and I was like, why is he coming back?
No, B.R.E.'d is another character from Patreon. You can find us at patreon.com/tincast if you'd like to support the show. Anyway, so Marcus drops you off approximately 2 blocks from the residence, and that is because there is police tape everywhere.
Marcus, just drive through it. What do we pay you for?
Cut the tape, Marcus.
He starts sweating
I
nervously.
get in his ear and I'm like, cut the tape, Marcus.
No, we're just kidding. You go home now, buddy. We'll see you later.
He slowly puts a pocket knife back into his pocket.
Oh my god. Okay. For a second, when he said that, I thought he was gonna stab Ernest.
No!
And I was
Oh my
like, oh god.
This
I
is
give him
it.
a pat on the shoulder, and I'm like, glad to know you do it for us, though, bud.
Yeah. All right. Be safe. Give Louisa and I a call once you guys know what's going on.
We
We'll
will.
be here in a
Marcus,
flash,
you've been hanging
okay?
out with
We love
Louisa
you.
Too much.
What?
You've been hanging out with Louisa too much.
We've been through a lot together, Dandy.
I know. Just ready for crimes, Marcus.
He opens the door for you to leave.
Dandy shakes her head and leaves.
Okay, great. Marcus Appleton drives away. I feel like he drives away in the Buick. I think he took the Buick today.
He didn't say he left us back.
Because
Oh,
I yelled at him.
yeah. Anyway, so 2 blocks away from the scene, maybe we can establish a game plan.
Break in and stop it?
No. Disguise.
Why don't
Oh,
you
no,
cause a distraction and
disguise.
Harvey and I can break in?
Yes.
That's a great idea.
Thank you. I thought of it just now.
I'm
I
so
like
proud
that.
of you.
I'm here for that. Okay. So, to say like you guys can't proceed forward, that's inaccurate. But like there is a policeman who's currently standing in front of the tape. And you are going to need a way to get past him as well.
Grandma Tiff.
No, she's got us. I've got to save her.
She could just act old and senile.
All right. Okay. I pull out my camera and I walk over to the man and I'm just like, "Hello, policeman. How are you doing today?
Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to...
Thank you so much for keeping this fair city safe. I am a journalist. I work for a paper that I started myself. It's called the D Times, Dandy Times.
Okay, you
It's
just
not
totally
a
dropped your
lie.
name. That's fine.
Anyway, can I get your picture, sir?
Well, anything for the press, ma'am.
Absol-
Wait! Roll charm.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's kind of a moot effort, but before I just give you this policeman's full undivided attention, we should probably do something like that. I think that's how this game is played. I don't know.
You only
Maybe.
do that when it's like against us.
I think this. Wait, did I say is worked? That's how this game has worked.
The game was rigged from the start.
You know, I believe that.
Facts.
This game was rigged from the start.
I got a 58 for charm, which is a success.
Okay, great. He is totally charmed by your kind of oppressive demeanor. I mean, you just really laid it on thick there. Oh boy. But he is into it. He seems delighted that someone is taking recognition for his work, and he is going to pose for a 1920s picture, which is going to take a while. Fully distracted, Ernest and Harvey, you may proceed.
I do a backflip over the police tape.
I wish we were drinking.
Roll Dex.
That would have been 2 drinks right there. Hold on, does Harvey say anything regarding this?
Nope.
I haven't even, guys.
3 drinks.
We're working on a drinking game rules that I want to put up soon. That Harvey not saying anything is one of those.
Oh my god.
But I mean specifically
He's a
times
quiet
where you
man.
no times where you Marco say Harvey doesn't say anything. It's just like, Harvey's silence in general does not trigger a drink. Our audience would be dead
Just
in a few minutes.
I'm feeling roasted.
What do you say? What do you got for Dex?
So I did get a hard success. For
All
that.
right, great. Ernest, you backflip over the tape. Harvey, I imagine you proceed like a normal goddamn human being.
Yeah, I was gonna say just walking under the tape like a normal person.
Just like imagine this fucking 6'3" man doing backflips just
You're
out of
6'3"?
nowhere. Yeah, dude, Ernest is tall.
You and I are the same height.
Dandy is 6'3".
We've established this. We have the same height.
That's one of those things that has just gotten lost in the wind for me. Anyway.
Harvey must be really short to you people.
Okay, so Ernest and Harvey, which is kind of actually a unique pairing. I don't know if you guys have ever done anything together by yourselves before.
We've threatened murder to people by ourselves together.
Yeah,
Cool,
didn't you
cool,
guys
cool,
do
cool.
a bad job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's okay. We're better now. We're better people.
We've grown.
Yeah.
Okay, so fuck, let me think about how to set this scene. I didn't think you guys were going to split the party this early. Okay. So Ernest and Harvey, you proceed past the police tape and down the street. It's pretty easy to get to like know where everything's going based on where police tape is. And as you follow it, eventually you come across a crowd of people, most of them clad in pajamas, some of them even wearing like a bathrobe or a towel, who appear to have, sort of been evicted from the building when the hostage situation started. There are a few officers who are standing, in front of the crowd, facing towards the building. One of them is calling, trying to get the attention of the kidnapper, who actually, as you guys get closer to the scene, you see a ragged looking man stick his head out of a 4th floor window, and call down, "Where's my money?" To which one of the officers responds, "We're working on it. Can we talk to Sabrina, please?" And the ragged man sticks his head back in and disappears from view. And that is the scene as you guys approach. There are more police officers now that are going to impede your progress into the building.
Is there a way around the building? Like, are there police surrounding the whole perimeter?
There are a good amount of police. None of them are patrolling, but like no matter what you want to do, and I think it would be smart, Harvey, you sound like you're talking about like trying to go in from the side. Mm-hmm. That's definitely going to attract less attention, but I think no matter what route you guys approach, you're gonna have to deal with some law enforcement.
So let me pose a quick question real quick. Is impersonating law enforcement at this time completely illegal?
Plan B.
I think it could definitely get you in trouble if you're caught.
Right, but Ernest won't get caught. So here's what's gonna happen. Is there like any place that Ernest could go really quick to like not be seen?
Yeah, I mean, all eyes are on this scene happening right now. You could like dart quickly around the corner, and no eyes would be on you whatsoever.
All right, so I'm gonna motion for Harvey to follow Ernest over to this little area.
I trust him.
Great. Thanks. So I'm gonna fill Harvey in on the plan here. So listen, Harvey. Here's what's gonna happen. I think.
Are you being Stolas right now?
No, I don't know what that was. I think our best bet right now is to probably impersonate some policemen.
You think I would pass as a policeman?
Listen, if you put your mind to it, you could pass as anything you want. And I I pat his shoulder.
Harvey looks extremely more touched than you were probably shooting for.
This is a better moment than I thought it would be. So I'm gonna let's see, what is Ernest wearing right now?
Clothes.
Well, yeah, thank you.
Like a nice outfit. We had a conversation off that Ernest has started to look a little more ragged. He's not taking as good care of himself.
Yeah, I think that's appropriate.
As when we first started. So I think you still have your nice suit on. However, the actual condition of the suit, which was when we started this adventure, very nice, is now starting to get some wear and tear on it.
All right, so I'm gonna assume that if I have a suit on, I've got an undershirt, like a button-up, and like suspenders on underneath it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take that top layer off, and I'm just gonna wear the overshirt and the undershirt and the suspenders.
Okay.
Yeah, and my nice dress pants that probably have some rips in them. I'm assuming.
Yep.
And my stupid shoes.
Okay.
And that's what I'm wearing right now.
Okay.
What is Harvey wearing at this moment?
I mean, Harvey usually just wears like a dark vest and then a tie and suspenders under that, and then the dress shirt and pants. I forgot what pants are called.
Those two-legged things.
Those leggy things.
Legs. Oh, what are they?
And then black dress shoes.
Clothes.
I think that's appropriate for like a detective or like an investigator of some type.
Okay, so you guys
he
are
could
rolling
probably
up.
pass as detective.
Yeah.
as detectives. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have you roll like a dandy disguise because I don't think that's appropriate for what you're doing.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to fast talk your way through this.
Oh, well, good thing that Ernest is fucking amazing at fast talk.
Great.
How good am I
So
at fast? Oh, I'm decent.
okay, detectives Hawthorne and Williams approach the scene.
I'm gonna change my name.
Sure, do it. Whatever you want, man.
Okay,
Sky's the limit.
I'm not gonna reveal it yet.
Okay, you walk up. You're just walking right up to the tape.
Yeah, I'm gonna have this pep, like this swagger in my step.
Okay, yeah. You look like you belong here.
Yeah,
I
of
respect that.
course.
Is Harvey also looking like he belongs here?
Yeah, there's some confidence to the step. You can do
Very
anything
cool.
if you look like you belong someplace, and he knows
Yeah.
that.
Perfect. So you approach. Are you guys going straight for around the side, or are you gonna?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna fucking speak to anybody. I'm gonna try to get in without like talking to anybody.
Okay, well that does not work. But you pass like the main line of tape. You just you lift it up, you go
Yeah.
under it, and your confidence is booming. You approach the side entrance to the apartment complex. And there are two police officers who are stationed on either side of the door, and one of them says, "Whoa there, buddies. Where do you think you're going?"
Well, hello there. I'm Detective Thornhaw, and I'm here. and I'm here to investigate this disaster that's going on right now.
Let's get some fast talk going.
Great. I'm gonna roll that fast talk.
I'm gonna let him do most of the talking, because as we've established, Harvey doesn't talk much.
I did succeed on
Okay.
that fast talk.
Detective Thornhoth, what precinct are you from? Where are you from?
Thornhaw. There's no hoth at the end. Thank
Sorry,
you.
that's a weird thing to assume would be at the end of someone's name.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks. I'm from the precinct in New York, the one downtown.
All the way from downtown New York.
Yep, this is a big case you got here.
Garbles, we got us a legend. We got us the New York cop. And the man who has been referred to as Garbles turns and says, "We don't need no fancy cops from New." I don't know why he's Southern. We don't need no fancy cops from New York mucking up this investigation. What bit? I came from Texas. I didn't come from Texas to have no city cop impede my investigation.
Sir, I'm sorry that you feel like we're going to impede your investigation. Can I ask your name?
My name is whatever my partner just
Garbles?
said. Gobbles. Detective.
Blop.
Scooblop Garbles.
Detective
Listen,
Scooblop Gobbles.
can I call you Scooblop?
Can I call you Scoo?
Can I call you Scoob?
That's what my mom calls me, so yeah, sure.
Listen, I think you're a great guy and all, Scoob, and I think you guys are doing a wonderful job here. But I think that this hostage situation might be a little out of everybody's hand, and if we all just work together a little bit, I think we could take care of this.
I'd like you to roll charm.
Get a little Scoobop.
Holy shit! I needed a 15,
Uh-huh.
and I got a 15.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Nice.
Scoobop Garbles blushes a little bit at your kind words
You've melted his icy heart.
and says, "All right there, detective, what sort of fancy city folk plan to you and... I'm sorry, who's your lovely friend over here?"
I motion towards him to introduce himself.
I nod, and I'm Detective Williams.
Detective Williams, are you also from New York?
Yes, sir.
A lot of respect for the boys up there. Keep up the good work. All right, what is the plan?
So what me and Mr. Williams here were thinking was we could
Oh, please refer to your partner as detective. Come on, at least show him that courtesy.
Of course, I'm sorry, Detective Williams. You guys have some great manners down here. I gotta say that about you.
Thank you.
Of course. But what me and Detective Williams over here were thinking, do you have like fire escape routes of this building? You know, is there fire safety here?
We, of course, our buildings in here in our small town are hailed to the finest in fire safety. We have some scaffolding around the back.
Of course, I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Oh, thank you. Hey, after this is all over, I don't know if you want to maybe trade some cop stories or something with us normal folk down here. I'd really like to treat you to a coffee if all goes well.
You know, I'd love that as long as I don't get called back to the station for another case. We could definitely share some stories over some coffee.
I would love that.
And donuts.
Yeah, we definitely have some scaffolding around back, though.
What a great man this Scooblop is.
So you and your partner are gonna get up there?
Yep, we're going to get up there and we're going to show him something New York style.
Oh boy, that sounds dangerous. Just so we're clear, we definitely do want Miss Beauvoir alive.
Of course, we value her life more than our own.
Oh, a man after my own heart. He wipes his brow nervously and says, I'm sorry, I'm getting, oh boy. This has been a wonderful conversation, detectives. Great to meet you.
Great to meet you too, Scoob, and I forgot your name. I'm sorry, sir. I motioned to his partner.
I never introduced myself. You can call me John.
Milo.
No, my name is John. Thank you, random
You
voice.
We
hear
have so many Johns.
We do
This
have
is
a
a-
lot of Johns and
This is
Jacksons
a character
and-
who is never coming back. His partner's name is Scooblop. Please, let me have the name irony here.
All right, John and Scoob, it was great meeting you two, and I salute them as I walk away.
They salute you back, and Scoob says, God bless that man. Hi everyone, it's Max here for your regularly scheduled ad break. And boy, it's good to have it be regular again. Welcome back to our normal broadcast, and thank you for listening to the first episode of Status Quote, our brand new 5th arc. We are thrilled to finally be bringing this to you, and we hope you like it. And if you do, maybe you could sort of tell a friend about it. That's an awesome way to help us out. We love everyone who tells their friends about the show. We love you if you are listening to this because a friend told you, and we love you even if you told a friend and they're like, no. thanks. It's always wonderful. And big shout outs right now to, I think it's Florida, Texas, and Georgia, because I don't know what's going on over there, but you guys are killing it, and we love you for listening to the show over there. So thank you. My pop filter keeps moving down, which is exciting. If you want to show us anything that you've done for the show or whatever, if you want to tweet about us, we have Twitter at @TIN_cast. That is where we post new episodes, updates, and lots of other goodies. And it's a good way just to know what's going on with us. If you tweet about us with the hashtag TINcast, we will put your name in the show, no questions asked, as a major or minor character. Still got a few slots open in this arc if you want to tweet about us with the hashtag TINcast, and we'll love you forever if you do that. And it's you. It's you. If you tweet about us, it's you. You're in the show. Congratulations. So please do that. We're on Patreon at patreon.com/TINcast. Freaking pop filter. Yes. Patreon is how we continue to provide the show. And if you want to, just help us keep it going, Patreon is a great way to just help us out there. And we give back, of course, because that's how Patreon works. We have 3 tiers right now. Our first tier is $1 or up, and that'll get you a preview of next week's episode before it goes live every Monday. We also do have a free bonus one that you just get if you want to swing on over and check it out. So right off the bat, if you're a $1 patron, you get 2 episodes. Or not 2 episodes, 2 little clips. Sorry, I love you guys. I don't think we have the resources to put out extra stuff like that every week. Our second tier is $5 or more, and that gets you a free bonus episode. There's your bonus episode per month, and we call them Q&As. They're mostly just us talking about what's going on with the show. So it's about 90 minutes of additional content every single month, plus all the other additional content from the previous months. That's yours. Just you're welcome. And then we have our critical success tier for $10 and up patrons. And if you're a part of that, we thank you each and every week. If my pop filter will stop. No questions asked. We'll thank you every week. And that's why it's time to thank our best friends, Brett Abraham, Joseph Stowell, and Alexander Getty. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We love you. If you listen to this on a service that lets you rate, comment, and subscribe, or lets you get a new pop filter, please do that. That's a big help. If you, rate and give us a review, that just helps us look better and helps us, it makes us feel good about ourselves, okay? Is that what you want me to say? But subscribing is mostly just beneficial for you. Any new episode that we post will be instantly downloaded to whatever you subscribe to us on. So it's truly, I say all those other ways are a great way to keep in touch with what we're doing, but subscribing to the show is like crucial. So if you can do that and you want to just stay in the loop, it's perfect, and it's a click of the button. So thank you if you do that. And last but not least, we have an email, tincast13@gmail.com. Send us pictures of your hamsters, okay? We haven't gotten a lot of dogs, so if you have a hamster, that'd be awesome. We'd love to see your hamster. Anyway, I think that's about it. The next episode of Status Quote goes live, the 12th? I think the 12th is next Monday. I'm one click away from looking at the calendar, and I'm just assuming. I think it's the 12th, whatever next Monday is. Thank you guys again. We will see you on the 12th, hopefully, for episode 2 of Status Quo. All right. Talk to you later. I love you. Bye. Meanwhile, we cut to the front of the police tape. It is this 1920s photo has finally been taken. You're all a little more tired for sitting through the process, and the officer says, "Well, thanks for wow, I sound a lot like John. Well, thanks for this. This has been wonderful. Dandy, is it?"
It could be. I'm the press. We're not supposed to reveal that information.
Of course. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now. Of course. So just have a nice day.
I will have a nice day. Thank you. Can I get your name?
My name is Detective. What?
I'm very hungry. I was thinking about meatloaf.
My name
I thought
is
meatloaf
Detective,
earlier.
Detective Meatloaf.
Yes.
Wow, I feel
It's
like
a family name.
You could have a son who's a musician someday.
That has gone right over my head. Have a nice day.
Does Danny just stand there?
Just trying to think of what to do.
You just be like,
No, Dandy pulls out her notepad and starts writing feverishly.
we're gonna say her gun.
No.
Starts writing on her gun
feverishly.
feverishly.
Is everything okay?
Well, it could be, but, I just can't help but feel that this line is a little underprotected. There's only one of you here. I really feel like the Sinzaba Police Department could get at least two guys over here.
I would like you to roll persuasion.
I love this.
21. And that's, I can't read. I don't have my glasses. Hard success.
Okay. He says, "Oh my God, you're so right. What if the kidnapper tries to make an escape? Mm-hmm. I gotta go get more people right now. You won't tell anyone if I abandon this post for a minute, right?"
I have the integrity of a journalist. I won't ever leak my source.
God bless the press. And he runs off.
Danny sprints.
The 1920s,
behind
the
him.
simpler time.
Do you want to roll stealth? If you're sprinting behind him?
No, that's a dumb idea. I'll wait until he's gone and then I'll run.
Okay, great. You wait for him to get out of view, and then you follow at a safer distance. And now, Dandy, you are also approaching the main crime scene as we switch back to Ernest and Harvey. You have crossed behind the building now. There's a pleasant little courtyard. And you do see some of those like fire escapes that lead up to the 4th floor.
Now, I have a quick question.
Yes.
If I were to try to speak to Scooblop and John down there, would the kidnapper hear me? The hostage taker?
Yeah, I mean, like, as you get closer to the top?
Well, I mean, like, I want to talk to them right now, like, where we are right now.
Oh, I mean, you could run around the corner super quick. You haven't made any moves to climb it yet.
Great. I'm going to run around the corner really quick, and I'm going to be like, hey, listen, I have another partner that might be coming here. Her name is Dandy. She might be coming here, so let her through. Bye. And then I run back.
God bless that man. Great. Okay, we got back to Dandy.
Yep.
Dandy, you are now in the middle of the crowd.
Dandy gonna try and roll stealth to sidestep everyone. Since
Okay.
unfortunately she doesn't know about Ernest's plan.
Yes,
She
yes,
doesn't,
of
but
course.
maybe I'm hoping she'll just introduce herself as Dandy again.
That's a 56, and that is a hard success.
Okay, yeah. So you sidestep around the side of the building, and you see two officers. One says, "Hold it right there. All right, what is this, ma'am? I'm gonna have to ask you to wait with everyone else."
I am looking for my two friends. Maybe they came this way. They're my partners. Did you see two young men come this way?
Are you Detective Dandy from New York?
Who's asking?
Scooblop
Garbles.
Scooblop Garbles is asking.
Well, Scooblop Garbles, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Fine work you guys have done here. I'm so sorry that we've had to come in like this. And she reaches her hand out to try and, like, sidestep the question, but also be super polite. I'm gonna roll charm.
Okay, yeah.
49. That is a hard success.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, you do not need to apologize for anything. Your partners are right around the corner out there doing the Lord's work. They are.
You
Turn into
two?
a fucking gospel man.
He's from Texas. I'm sorry. No offense to any Texans who listen to our show. I have nothing but respect for you and your religious preferences.
No, sir. You are doing the Lord's work. And she takes off.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You come around the corner and almost bump into Ernest and Harvey.
I hug both of them immediately. I'm like, let's never do that again. I have no ideas when you guys aren't around.
Dandy, we were separated for like 15 minutes.
It was too long.
Okay, so you guys catch each other up on what just happened because you were all witness to it. And what are you guys going to do?
Spider-Man crawl up the wall.
What?
Sorry, he doesn't exist yet. Crawl like a spider up the wall.
Not unlike a Spider-Man.
Yeah, like some type of man spider.
Someone who might have the qualities of a spider,
Max,
but a
did I
man.
tell you Ernest was bit by a spider recently?
You know, that actually did not make it into my knowledge. So
So is
Ernest-
that just going to be passed over then?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, no, Ernest can be bit by a spider all he wants. I'm definitely isn't gonna give him any sort of weird man spider powers, but
Right. Foolish of me to assume.
a little bit, yeah. There is actual like ladders you can climb up.
Danny
guess I'll
wants to
climb up
start
those then, like-
stealthing
Actually, I'm gonna
up.
say that while this conversation is happening, Harvey's already climbing up the ladder.
Okay, great.
Danny wants to stealth up the ladder because
Okay.
climbing on things like that make noise.
Yes, indeed. You can roll stealth.
That is a 17, which is a hard success. I'm
Okay.
just doing great today.
Should I also roll stealth if I'm trying to
Yeah,
be stealthy?
yeah. I mean, I know you said you started climbing, but like, Harvey's not a moron. He's not gonna fucking stomp his way up those stairs.
Ernest
You have so
follows
much
their-
faith in him.
Ernest is going to also follow their example and stealth.
Okay, great. What you got, Harvey?
Failed.
Can my hard success make up for his failure? Can
How
I put
about my
his
hard
feet?
success?
Can I put my feet under his so there's no noise?
Just
No,
sandwiching Harvey.
no. I don't think I can allow that sort of thing in.
It was
in
worth
these
a shot.
circumstances. Yeah, it was certainly worth a shot. I don't think sandwiching Harvey is going to be efficient or beneficial for anyone.
Don't worry, guys. I have a plan.
Do
I
you?
whisper if the guy sticks his head out the window and looks at us.
Okay.
Meow.
Yeah, you hear as you guys start approaching the fourth floor some footsteps that sound like they might be coming over to the window.
Is it possible to press ourselves against the wall to avoid being seen?
Yeah, you'll probably have to roll stealth again though.
I'll roll stealth. I guess my plan is now plan B.
Okay, I succeeded.
I got a 9.
Oh, I already failed.
I got extreme success. No one can
just
see
gonna
me.
see Harvey.
I just blend into the wall. I become a shadow.
The small goth boy hanging off the side of the.
Okay, yeah. So the ragged man sticks his head out the window, looks down, and says, "Hey, you there, small goth boy!"
I whisper to Harvey as, can I roll stealth again? I just want Harvey to hear this as I'm like, ask for Sabrina's autograph.
Nodding.
Hey, what are you nodding about down there?
I'm very nervous and excited. I'm here trying to get Sabrina's autograph. I thought I'd take the chance.
I don't even know what to have you roll right now.
That was my plan.
Would it be like? Would he be trying to charm him for an autograph?
I guess persuasion.
I'm actually gonna roll to cast a spell.
Oh no!
It's a horror novelist getting kidnapped. This is such a perfect place for a goth kid to come try and find an autograph.
Okay, yeah. So I think you've definitely caught this man off guard with your question. What spell are you going to cast on him?
I'm gonna try and charm him with my. I don't know what it's called. It's not in front of me right now.
Charmbo.
It's definitely not Charmbo.
It's definitely Charmbo.
All right. Well, I need to know how to resolve Charmbo.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Hold on. I keep forgetting I have spells. Okay, here it is. I'm a well put together person.
How do we resolve this?
Okay, so it says roll power on a success or higher versus target intelligence. Target is under the control of Harvey and will do as he commands for a duration of 1 hour.
Woohoo.
Okay, great. What's the spell called, by the way? I forgot what my own spell is called.
Rapti.
Rapti.
Charmbo.
I thought it was charm.
And then on a success, I lose 1d40. So I'm gonna roll against power. Oh fuck! There goes my dice again.
Bye.
Let me try and roll that one more time. Oh, it's a failure.
Oh, he got a success. So
Damn it.
you say you want your autograph, and you jolt your hand forward like you're gonna choke the life out of him, and he's like,
Can I recover to make it look like I'm falling? Like I grabbed for the ladder.
Yeah, you do that. Would you like to maybe roll a persuasion check?
Sure, I'm gonna
And you
fail
can-
that too, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're gonna take a penalty because you definitely don't look very convincing after you grab the rail and look like a fool.
Let's be real. When has Harvey ever looked convincing? Oh my god. Okay, that was.
When he was
charm.
posing as a small goth boy, he looked pretty convincing.
That's true.
Wait,
Oh,
persuasion,
it's
not
persuasion. My eyes are finding it. Persuade. I forgot what I rolled. I have to roll again.
Meanwhile, he failed hardcore and he's tricking us.
I succeeded.
Wow.
It was actually a hard success.
Oh, neat.
Jeez.
Neato completo.
Shit. he says,
I love you, Mark.
all right, small goth boy. I actually need some help up here. Why don't you climb around? This is apartment. And he turns his head. Hey, what apartment is this? And you hear a muffled voice in the distance. And he turns back around. 404. And he closes the window.
The way you said that.
Did Sabrina answer his question?
It sounded like it. Yeah, it sounded like someone answered the question.
Danny's
What a
like,
bitch.
how the heck are you supposed to get in there if you close the goddamn window?
I don't know, Dandy. That was my question.
The door? Don't fire escapes usually lead to doors of some kind?
Not always.
No.
Basically-
Oh shit! All right. Okay, my bad. All right, you go over to the window. Are Ernest and Dandy following?
Yeah.
Wait, we should fucking whisper to Harvey to leave the window unlocked or something so we can get in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thumbs
great.
up.
Okay. So Harvey, you are now out the window that was just closed.
I'm gonna
Tap on
open
it.
it.
Okay, yeah, you open it, and he says, "Oh, my bad. Yeah, I didn't want to let a draft in. Come on in."
I climb in.
And so the situation in this dark and absolutely the interior is gothed the fuck out. Everything is purple and black. It is the definition of something Harvey would probably love.
I'll say Harvey is living.
The ragged-looking man has a gun drawn on the only other figure in the room, an older woman, probably early 50s, who she's not tied down or anything, although she is, the gun is keeping her down, but she's in what appears to be like a comfy recliner chair. And she says, "Oh, good. I was sort of hoping you were an undercover police detective. However, you do just appear to be a small goth boy."
You have a very sunny disposition.
I have a gun pointed at me, although I'll give you that my demeanor is not necessarily pleasant on a good day. So, here we are, kidnapped, and now a fan wants an autograph. Isn't that delightful?
Am I gonna get one?
She turns to the kidnapper. "Would you at least do me a solid and get me a piece of paper and a pen for, what's your name, kid?"
Harvey.
"And for Harvey here, get him out of here. Maybe we can get back to whatever the hell this is." Meanwhile, Ernest and Dandy, what is your game plan?
Well, I'm peeping on the scene, stealth
Peeping.
style. Do we witness the gunman walk away?
Yes, you do.
Dandy is going to stealth through the window.
Okay.
Give me back my dice.
Oh, my bad. I don't know.
Take Beth's dice.
Yeah, I gotta roll, man. That's a 14.
A 14?
That's a 14
14.
and an extreme success.
What'd you get, Ernest?
I got a hard success.
Okay. So you have both snuck in. Sabrina just looks so annoyed right now by this situation. Are you guys going to do anything? Are you going to prep as you hear footsteps come around the corner?
Yeah, I pull out. Wait, okay. So here's what I want to do. I want to push myself against the wall, like the hallway that he's coming around, and grab my knife. And as soon as he comes around the corner, I want to try and stab him in the leg.
Okay. So you can go ahead and roll to stab him. And I'll give you an advantage
I got
dice.
a 13.
Oh, well, I mean, that's probably going to do it anyway.
And then a 59. So.
Okay.
And while she's doing this, I'm going to take a hint that she's, getting ready to beat this boy up, and I'm going to prop myself around the other corner and have my gun out.
Okay.
I'm gonna also take my gun out, actually. This is a good idea.
How is Sabrina looking at this outcome?
Pale. So what happens is the kidnapper comes around the corner. He has like the gun sort of like awkwardly shoveled between like a pad of paper and a pen. As he comes around, Dandy, you stab him in the leg.
Classic.
You can roll damage.
What's that again?
I think a D6.
Hey, shut up, phone.
Shit, got him.
I got a 6.
Oh my god.
Look, you can
That
see
is
my
a
6.
fucking... Oh my god.
You stab him, and he starts bleeding profusely as you like nick an artery.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the kitchen and grab a towel or something. So that way
I want to grab the gun from him.
that's a good idea.
You do that. Sabrina says, "Okay, what the fuck is this?"
We're better than the police.
We're saving you. We're from New York.
No, we're not. Oh wait, yes
Well,
we are.
Yes, we are.
Well, fuck, I forgot.
Okay, great. Ernest, you grab like a cloth towel from the kitchen to wrap around his leg. Do you want to
Yeah.
roll first aid?
Yeah, I'll do that.
While this is all happening, I want to have my gun trained on him. So, like, even though Dandy took his gun and stabbed him, like, while he's going down, I still have my gun on him.
I want to point the gun at Sabrina,
Okay.
and I'm like, I want you to tell me everything about this apocalypse. And I just gonna say right now, if this means anything to you, I already know about the demons.
You what?
The demons, the radios. I already know all about that.
Radios? What are you talking about?
Never mind. I unpoint the gun from Sabrina.
Okay, you unpoint the gun from Sabrina. And it is now trained, I imagine, on the man.
Yeah, and I want to be like, what did you know about the apocalypse?
Ernest, how was your first aid?
Oh, I failed. I imagine that I kind of put the towel on his
Please
leg
don't
and I
make Dandy
slapped
a
it.
murderer. Please.
I don't know what you want from me. I mean, he's fine for the time being. Just if that doesn't get checked out, it's probably not going to be great for this guy.
Well, I'd imagine that we're going to turn him into the police and they're going to bring him to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Once we figure out this information that this boy has, and I smack him with the towel.
Dandy, what was your question?
What do you know about the apocalypse situation? Why did you claim that?
I only know what my boss told me.
Who's your boss?
His name... I don't have to tell you that. Ow.
I pull out my ice dagger and I put the tip at his neck.
Whoa!
I'm gonna cock the gun that I have trained on him.
Oh my
get some
god.
intimidation.
I'm gonna give my gun to Sabrina and be like, I don't actually want this.
She gives you extreme side eye.
I got an extreme success for that intimidation.
Okay, great. His name is William. His name is William.
William what?
William Shramp.
Ew.
Yes. Which
I'm so
actually,
glad. Thanks, Will.
let's give a big shout out to Will,
Oh, my boy Will.
who recently tweeted about the show with the hashtag TinCast.
Thanks, Will.
Listen to that thunder.
We got some thunder going. If
I
that
thought
gets-
that was
That tweet brought me life.
I honestly thought that was the sound of my stomach, and I was like, oh my god.
You can follow them at Hallow Thwen. So HALLOTHWEN.
I'm so glad. We actually debated for a while because we didn't know who Shramp was at first, and so we were like, do we have to name our character Shramp? But Will's a good friend of the show.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you, Will. And this character's name is Will Shramp, who is the leader of some sort of organization, or at least the leader of the Ragged Man, who says I don't know. He just left me a note. He said if he wasn't back in a few days, that we needed to do this, and we needed Sabrina to get them out.
To get them out of where?
Dandy, as you hear that, you hear the gun get cocked.
Dandy.